What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today, and today I figured we'd try out this game I got called AI The Somnium Files. Now, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of that, as I tend to do, especially with the Japanese type names, but pretty sure I got it right. But as always, on the internet, I will be corrected, although sometimes people do it in quite a mean way. I remember one guy's like, no, I'm not even gonna watch your video. You couldn't pronounce something 100% right, so you're retarded, and you should in fact kill yourself for being so retarded. And I was like, wow, that's a little opinionated there, buddy. How do you even know I did it on purpose? I could just be fucking with you, and now you look like a really big stupid idiot now, don't you? But anyway, so I guess the Steam Deck's trying to tell me, hey, wrap it up, buddy. I'm gonna go to sleep on you if you don't hurry up and start the video soon. So why don't we take his advice, go get this thing hooked up to the capture meter, and let's go get started with the video.
All right, so here's the settings we're gonna run with, and I'll also show you how to actually like make them stick. Because normally you would just shut this screen off, you know, with an X and then go hit play. But on the Steam Deck, it's not as easy as that, but it's still pretty simple once you think about it. But I almost thought, oh, what the hell, I can't set the settings? So I'll go show you guys how to actually set them now. Okay, so we're gonna start this off just like somebody who's gonna play the game for the first time. So give the thing a launch. It'll take it a second or two, but then it'll launch that little window that it had up before. And then for the people who don't know, you can hold down the Steam button, and then you can use your trackpad to move around. Huh, did it not actually, like, do this right? There we go. I was gonna say. But anyway, so you can come here. It'll keep on defaulting to this. So I'll put it back to the way I had it. All right, and then we want 720p. Since I have it hooked up with Steam Deck, yours should hopefully let you do 800p. But anyway, then you'll come down over here once you're done doing that. And then you can just launch the game. You just have to hit X to close that other window. Hit X, and then it should work. We'll close out after it launches, just to make sure it actually stuck. But that should do it. Alright, and yeah, like I thought, you can do any of that stuff in the actual settings. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't making a mountain out of a molehill. But no, you definitely cannot change the settings in the game. It's like Skyrim, and a bunch of Fallout and all those games. But anyway, let's just real quick quit out and jump back in just to make sure that the settings actually worked. Otherwise, this is kind of stupid, but it worked for me before I started making this video about it. So if it didn't work now, I'm going to be a little irritated. Because it's going to try to make an idiot out of me, but I'm pretty positive it worked. But without proof, you know, what's the point of the video, you know? So now we can go over here, check out the video files, and lo and behold, now it's sticking. So now, with that out of the way, we can go ahead. I'll show you one more time. Just come down here, hit X, and close it. It'll go back to this. Then you can just use the Steam Deck key, hit launch, and go. All right, here we are in the very beginning. A lot of people like watching like the beginning intros and stuff, so I'm just gonna shut up, let it do its thing, and then we'll hop to some actual gameplay in a minute. Alright, now for some actual gameplay here. And you definitely can't say it doesn't tell you what to do. Now, unfortunately, I screwed up. I made that one portion earlier showing you guys how to like get the thing and actually set the settings correctly. I forgot to hook it back to Gamepad, so it's telling me all the incorrect keys. So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I get screwed over when it tells me to zoom because I have no idea what key I'm supposed to be hitting. So, luckily at that point, it gave us like about 5 minutes of footage anyway, so I just moved on to camera and hopped and fixed it then to give us the correct keys. That way, I can actually get some gameplay properly here. But I still think I did a pretty good job just figuring stuff out. It wasn't until I got to the zooming part where I was like, oh shit.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate.
Horse from the merry-go. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a...
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir. It's my duty, sir. Not yet, sir.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Yep, this is the part where I was like, uh-oh. I don't know what key was supposed to be. So, instead of sitting here trying to fiddle around with it, and I know I struggle with it, so we'll just move on to camera right now.
Alright, now for some camera recorded gameplay with the correct glyphs. I guess when I went to go show you guys how to actually make the game save settings, it didn't save the controller scheme. It went back to keyboard and mouse, so... Yep, I know. Yep, I know.
Wow,
We already
I
been
never
through
thought
all
a
of
great...
this.
It's Kagami. It's my duty, sir.
Thank you.
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
A local cop.
A horse from the merry-go. It looks like it's skewered.
Yeah?
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime.
Okay.
My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
Ah, it's our AI eye.
enlarge the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Alright, now this time I should have the correct glyph, so we should be able to do this pretty effortlessly. Yep, there we go.
The left eye socket is vacant.
So they took their eye.
Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible.
Impossible.
The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
They carved it out while she was still alive.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Correct. Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
No way.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death, blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Alrighty. Anything else to really look up? Okay, nope, nothing else to really look up there. Panda! We got ourselves a parasol. It is a bench. Yes, those more of those things. Well, shit. I wonder what I'm supposed to do now. We pretty much talked to who? Did we talk to the police again? No.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that? I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else to do. I think we've looked at everything there is to look at here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. We did the both eyes. There's nothing for nose or mouth or neck. Yeah. But then what do I do? That's the question. That's where I get like hung up on games like this. It seems like as though I've literally done everything I can do, but doesn't seem to be anything else to do, and I can't walk around. It's just one of those point and click kind of games, so I don't know. Alright, yeah. Well, it runs pretty good. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do now, but is there like extra things? No. Just want to make sure, because I mean, there's nothing else for me to do. There we go. Maybe now we can
Metro
figure
got a
something.
call about 2 hours ago.
Alright.
Someone heard screaming.
So we're not screwed yet. There's still some things to do. I figured I would do everything there was to do, and then it would just kind of, you know, alright, time to go to the next scene or something like that.
But
found
if
the
it's not,
corpse.
then there must be more to do.
Yeah.
And there was.
Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
And you can go back and look at it in the log, okay?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints. Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure, but this could be a copycat killer at work from the case 6 years ago.
Case 6 years ago?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me. I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know. Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Here we go.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated.
Inside the column?
Alright. And I think that is probably a good time for us to go wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that is it for this game. Luckily, we actually got it started. I thought I wasn't going to even be able to play at first because the settings weren't freaking working. Well, I was still going to play, but I was just going to warn you guys the settings sucked. But then I figured out a way to make them actually work. You just have to go in there and switch out of there. Luckily, I showed you guys how, just in case anybody was having trouble too. Because at first I was like, what the heck? There's no okay. How the heck am I supposed to get out of here? You know? But we figured it out and got some gameplay. Kind of got screwed at the beginning during the screen recorded portion because I forgot to hit the GIFs back to controller. I figured that would save too, along with the other stuff, but I was wrong. But at least during the camera recorded portion, I went and changed that real fast because I did not want to know how to like not do anything. I couldn't even zoom in and it seemed rather important, you know? So anyway though, seemed like it ran pretty good. Had like a little stutter every once in a while, but beyond that, it seemed like a pretty consistent 60 FPS game. But it's a Switch game, so I guess that shouldn't be too surprising. Steam Deck is quite a bit more powerful than that thing. But in any case though, that's all I got for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out guys.